What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Blunderbuss79, and today we're going to be coming at you with a little bit of Jean Grey testing, both with the CTP of Refinement, Mighty version, and a regular Rage. Just seeing how they stack up against each other on Jean, seeing as how you can build her full PvP or full PvE. I wanted to see how much you could get out of the character, building her either way, taking her into some PvE content. While I know the Rage is going to do better for her overall, I just wanted to see and put this information out there to you guys so you know what you'd be dealing with when you went to choosing which CTP to put on Jean. I do think we'll be having a CTP removal event coming up with the anniversary for the discount. So yeah, and also we are going to be using her in the X-Men Red uniform as well as the Dark Phoenix, because she is locked out by some typing restrictions for one versus the other in the world bosses that we'll be taking her into, both Mephisto now and then later on with some gore and all and stuff. So let's get it. And this is the Regen run, and we did wind up pulling this footage from older live stream that I had done when I first got Jean to tier 4. There was a sale on then, so I did a little bit of CTP swapping around sort of thing. So this footage is from before that, and when I edited it, I didn't realize that I chopped off the top of the screen there, but we do got the clear times at the end of all of those particular runs, and you'll see them as they pop up. So yeah. And her survivability is actually really quite good in either uniform at tier 4. I do believe this is Mephisto 14, that she gets locked out by the type restrictions higher up because of the male requirement. And unfortunately, I don't have a higher stage to test her on. But I only got 11% Pierce coming from my cards anywho, so hopefully we'll be able to see something decent. It should be enough to kind of see where we're at. And you also see we do have a full striker team. The strikers are going to be the same on both teams, as well as the leadership. With Polaris there with the support buff that she provides. I believe it's 45% damage to superheroes and supervillains, and the energy attack lead, as well as Storm's 55% elemental damage. And my girl straight on fire. Over there looking like Katniss Everdeen. Every time she pops off the Phoenix skill, I just remember the Mockingjay. And we're getting into the third phase of the fight here, and this run is taking quite a bit longer than I would have expected. Of course, this is the Mighty Regen, and like I said, just showing that hey, you can still come in here and do PvE content, PvE content with her, world boss, things of that nature. If I had more Pierce on my cards, this build would be able to do some GBR. As it stands, this build does about, in the Dark Phoenix uniform, about the same amount of damage as my tier 4 Hulk with the PvP build, if that makes any sense. While Jean isn't the fastest in the world, she doesn't have the best movement speed. It's definitely better than Storm's. Everybody's movement speed is better than Storm's, even after the buff. But you see there, she wasn't able to get him down off of that regular rotation. So we got a clear time of 4:13 in that go round. And we did use a stopwatch, and we also used the timer to get the times. My stream timer. And of course, this is the Rage run, same team, same setup, still Polaris lead, still the same exact strikers. We got Wolverine, we got She-Hulk, we got Sword Master, we got Kid Omega and Wolverine, along with Crescent and Io. Like I said, we still got Polaris lead with her 45% attack and the supervillain passive, as well as Storm's 55% elemental damage. Y'all let me know if y'all want to see some more Jean videos down in the comments, because we do got her at tier 4. We do still have a Rage on her. I don't know if that's going to be the CTP that I'm going to settle on, because her performance in PvE content without having that extra heal and the vitality and super guard break immunity, she gets bodied. She gets absolutely decimated in PvP content with a Rage. So not as much flexibility that way. I was really thinking about maybe settling on a Mighty Greed for her. I think I'll get the best of both worlds, seeing as how the Greed does offer some sort of damage every other rotation to whatever typing that you're fighting. So if it's a blast type, it's going to be every 5 seconds on a 5-second cooldown, basically, is the way that math works out, and it's 150 damage. So, and of course, that's without any added effect of the element of the ambush prop. That doesn't work in PvP or PvE. You're getting those. Try saying that 3 times fast moments. But yeah, obviously the Rage is gonna perform better in PvE content. There we go again. And then of course the Mighty Egg is gonna perform better in PvP. So your timeline battles, your alliance conquest, all of that sort of thing. But the difference is huge. Yeah, she's absolutely on fire with the Rage in PvP content. And this is Ultron stage 9 with the Mighty Egg in the Dark Phoenix uniform. Same team ups. Of course, the strikers are going to be different from the Mephisto run, but they're going to be the same in terms of this run with the egg versus the other run with the Rage. Got to kite a little bit there, and then pop the 5th, and then hit him with the 4. I got to move out of the way for all of this nonsense. we got to deal with this optimization mode. I actually think Mystique gets clapped here, not being able to get out of the way of this attack. And I really set myself up right there by not getting wide enough on that page. Sort of cage attack that he does. And got over a little bit too quick right there and got kind of clipped. And then of course the damage just stops at 8 bars, so really should have saved the tier 3 right there. So run itself probably could have been 10-15 seconds faster maybe, just from, like I said, my poor gameplay and letting him optimize too many times and that sort of thing. Maybe even 30 seconds faster, because he shouldn't have been able to get off right here as well. But we got a clear time of 2 minutes and 57 seconds. So here we got Jean Grey with the Rage against Ultron, and same team up as last time. We got Polaris, we got Mystique, and you see she's absolutely wrecking with the Rage. I mean, just acting a darn fool. The bars are just coming off. We're not even 30 seconds in and she's more than halfway through the fight. So, like I said, to be expected, Rage versus an egg. But just so you know what the difference in power is between building PvP versus building PvE. And gotta dodge all of this crap right here. Smack one time. Popped the tier 3, tier 4 combo, but he blocked all the damage, and she still got off a little bit on him. And he did do the phase shift again, the dimensional charge. So the run could have definitely been a lot faster, but you see she's clocking in at just over a minute. If it wasn't for all of the phase changing, you'd have clocked in under a minute, definitely. But in terms of clear time, you're looking at 121 versus 257 there. Absolutely bonkers. These are the 2 CTPs that were used for the run, both the Rage and the Mighty Egg. Of course, the Mighty Egg, we're not getting anything offensive out of that thing. In your Rage here, the onlyest difference is going to be the critical rate as far as offense, and then of course the damage proc and the ignore damage to decrease the boss types. So drastic difference there. Of course, it showed in the numbers, more than a minute and a half in some cases. So that's what you're going to be looking at as far as Jean goes. As far as my build is concerned, here's the details page. He's rocking a little under 60,000 energy attack, so not a lot there. She is rocking 75% crit rate with the Rage on. With it off, you can deduct about 30% of that, but she should still be soft capped by all of the buffs that she gives herself. She also has 184 on the crit damage, 50% on the ignore defense. And then of course she have all of the resistances and the HP and all of that jazz. But yeah, y'all like, comment, share, sub. Let me know if y'all want to see more Jean videos in the future, and we'll keep them coming. Peace.